Well, here we are back on Taylor Farms in Michigan. Another Sunday live stream. I'm just tooling around on my train, doing absolutely nothing. But run around and see what needs to be done instead of sightseeing. What was I working on? Let's see here. Gosh, it's been a week since I've been here. Why is this guy in the middle of the field doing nothing? Was he done? I think he was done. I must have been doing cleanup or something on this guy. Alright, what else needs to be done? This is field 12. You know what? Probably the easiest thing to do is just stick my speed boots on and run around my fields. Okay, so this one needs to be seeded, been plowed. This one is ready to be worked. Is this mine? It's not my field. Ah, I remember. I put these two fields together. Right. Put these two fields, or maybe I didn't. Not this one. Not this one. I don't own it. These two. 31 and 32, I believe. Yeah. Alright, I put these two together. They need to be seeded, I guess. Needs liming. I gotta lime them. Alright. Well, we'll lime them. This one needs to be... It doesn't say it needs lime. So I think I can seed this one. And then I don't own that one. I do own this one, and it is done. It had barley on it. So it needs, I don't think it needs plowing, because it doesn't say it needs plowing. So I can seed that one. So that's it, I think. I think that's all I own. Let's put this guy away. His job is done. Just already remember which buttons to push. I tell you what, I leave this game for a week and I can't remember how to play. It's just crazy. Terrible. It's awful. What can I say? Alright, find a place to park this guy where he's not in anybody's road. And then I gotta figure out where to put animal pens, because I don't know if they're gonna fit on this little space here. Alright, this guy's... Oh, this guy was doing work. Oh! Well, let's continue on then. Let's just mosey on down and finish this field up. Go, Big Bud. Do your job. 747 coming in for a landing. Let me back up a little bit so I can see how the seeder's doing. Seeder's dirty, needs good washing. But his job's not done yet. Alrighty, well, we got four-wheel drive on. I can't change it while he's running. That's okay. I gotta figure out where to put the animals. I don't know if this has a spot for them. This map. Does this map include a place where they want you to put animals? Because obviously there's no room there. Pens are pretty good size. Now here's the main farm. Here. But I don't think it has any room either, really. Maybe a little bit. Well, it does a little bit. Well, you know what I might have to do is... Do I own this? I own all this, don't I? Is that my only grass? Huh. Odd. So it wants me to place stuff here, but that's your grass over there. But there's no room for everything here. Unless I borrow some from this field. I could put a pen here, I guess. Let's see. Let's see if I put, say, pigs here. And then I put cattle here. Is there enough room for sheep? I don't know. Well, I could put the sheep. Well, I'd take off my grass, but that's not a lot of grass anyway. I might have to find some more grass. Okay, so that doesn't... Now, was there someplace on this map that had horses? There was. Well, horses aren't a big deal anyway. Not right now. Alright. I have to think about that. Hey, Joe. How you doing? Gull, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. I haven't even looked at chat since I started, which was only 5 minutes ago. I'm looking for places to dump my animals because there's no room. I might be able to put some of them on this space here if I clear off some of my equipment. Like, I might be able to put chickens at least. Yeah, if I move some of this stuff, maybe I could put an animal pen here and I don't know. These buildings don't do me any good at all. I can't. They're just useless. They're just here for decoration, as far as I can tell. I don't want to put anything here because this is my lineup for my whatcha-dinger. I could put chickens over here, I guess. And then put sheep and cattle and pigs at the other place. And then horses, I don't know. We'll just have to see about horses. Thank you, Gull. Glad to hear you're doing good. Scorpion's in the house. Achoo! What's that mean? Achoo! Great. Family's doing great. I was a little bit late. I wanted to start at noon today, but I've got the last of my Christmas family guests are leaving today. So what happened to the water? Where's the water? That's weird. Anyway, yeah, family's doing fine. The last of them are leaving here in just a few minutes. I just said goodbye to them. I was going to start at noon, and I waited a little bit to visit before they left, and I said goodbye. I'm going to go and do a live stream, and they're going to be on the road here in a little bit, a minute or two, and then that'll be all my Christmas company gone for the year. We had a good time. Hope everybody else had good holidays. By the way, Joe, I got the link for the dolly. Thank you very much. And I tried it on this truck set here, and it's too big. It goes too deep in here, and when I try to turn the trailers, it locks up under there. So I haven't now. I might be able to change the tires. They had, for some reason, it had kind of wide tires on it. So anyway, there's that. I've got a couple of new mods. Unfortunately, I can't show you two of them because they have to do with the animals. I downloaded an animal Hud mod, and there's an animal cleanliness mod made by the same author, and they do work together. And I can't remember. You have to... I don't have animals, so I can't show you. I could probably buy some. Let me move this stuff, put a chicken pen here. Then I'm going to have to find some place to put all my damn equipment. Like I said, some of these buildings, like that one right there, is just for show as far as I can tell. It looks great, Joe. It just really looks good. I just have to find a different trailer, I think, on it. It works well. It looks good. It's just when I took it, I loaded it up. on my other map that I'm just making videos on. Loaded it up, drove it. It went far until I got to the field, and when I got to the field, I had to kind of turn. When I did, it locked up underneath there, and I couldn't get it to move. I had to unhook it to straighten it back out. It was kind of weird. Sure looks good though. So on a different trailer, it might work just fine. So I kept it. It's in here. Let's see. I hope I did. Dollies. Yeah, there they are right there. They're really good looking, and they've got a lot of things you can change. You can change the color on them. You can change the wheel color. You can change the tires. All kinds of stuff. You can change the different hitch, because you got this hitch here and this hitch here, and so there's a lot of stuff you can do to it. But unfortunately, it just didn't work with that set of trailers. So, but that's okay. I'll be looking for more trailers here in the future, and I'll probably find one. Hey, Bradley, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by today. But anyway, thanks for the dollies. It's they're really well done. It's just that one little issue with the trailers, and I think it's the trailers and not the dolly. I saw that this morning. I saw that. I saw a bunch of stuff that I would... the Coolimans. Now, I know a lot of you guys didn't like the Coolimans. Scorpion did. He used them in a couple of maps. The Coolimans are the great big auger wagons, the big ones. The mother bins and stuff like that. I see that one's out, too. I don't know how well done they did of transferring it over, or what kind of job they did. That get a combine here. I don't know if I can squeeze this guy out of here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put the wheels down. You downloaded them? What happened? There we go. Buy a new trailer? Well, I will as soon as I find one I want. I haven't found one that I wanted yet. I'm kind of picky on these new mods. I'm getting too many mods for one thing. I mean, my mod list already's got like 100 mods in it. So I'm being awful picky because there's a lot of them that they're not, you know, they're not all doing excellent 100% jobs on it. So I'm being picky. As soon as I find one I like, I'll download it. These are working just fine, except for that problem I had with the thing opening up. The best thing for those trailers would be if they had a, if they didn't dump. You know, if they had a way to push the grain out. All right, let me see how big this chicken coop is going to be. All right, let's see here. Chicken poops. Sheds, animal pens, large chicken pooper. Alright, so it'll fit there. Is that the way I want it? Or, let me flip it around. Okay, so it's not there. It'll go there. Let me pull it closer to the ditch. Yeah, I don't want it too far out in the field either. All right, I'm going to place it there. Now that I got one, let's jump out of here and buy a couple of chickens. All right, somebody said I didn't need a rooster, but I don't care. I got to have a rooster. You gotta have a rooster, whether he's necessary or not. I mean, all these movies and TV shows and junk like that. The game sounds a little louder than you, Rudy. To me, anyway. Oh, all right. I'll check on that because I've got it turned down on my headphones. I can't hear it at all. I haven't changed it since the last go round. Maybe my voice just isn't as loud. Anyway, with everybody's trying to take the man out of the household, and now they're trying to take the rooster out of the chicken coop. Somebody said you didn't need the rooster to make eggs. Well, I do. I want a rooster. All right, so you think that's a little loud, do you? Because I haven't changed it. Where's the stupid changes at? Help window, general settings. Volume's 100. Vehicle is 60. Is it the vehicles or the environmental? Let me drop the vehicles down, environmental down. Try that, I guess. Hey, Bill. How you doing, buddy? The vehicle. All right. Let's try that. Okay, so how's that then? That need to go down any? What do you think? Just delayed this I go down another 10. All right, I can do that because I don't hear it. I've got it turned off. For me, I don't. I've got it turned down quite a ways. So I rarely hear it anyway. All right, there you go. So now that I've got some chickens, I'll show you the other mods that I got. The one of them, like I said, isn't going to show because all it does is change the script so that the animals stay at 100% cleanliness. Where's my chickens? Did I not confirm my chickens? I bet I didn't. I didn't confirm them. Okay, did I get a rooster? Yeah, I did. All right, confirm. I did not confirm them. Okay, so now that I've got that, if you notice, I've got a HUD, an animal HUD. Let's get over here where you can see it. Up in the right-hand corner, right there, there's an animal HUD. I only have chickens, so that's the only thing that's going to show. If anybody's using this, they'll know that when you get the mod, there's no way to turn it on and off. You have to go in and bind your own keys. So what I did is I just bound them to F5, F6, F7, and F8. So you just go into your key bindings, which would be here, and go down to the mod right there. There's the HUD chickens I put on 5. I put cows in 6, pigs in 7, and sheep in 8. I don't care about the horses because they're just silly. I can look the horses up any other time. I didn't want to bind another key. But anyway, you can also change the font on that stuff here. Again, you have to bind a key to do that. But there you go. Once you do that and you purchase animals, it isn't going to work if you don't have any animals. That's why I bought the chickens. Because now I can hit F5 and it shows the chickens. If I hit F6 for the cows, nothing happens because I don't own any. So there you go. So it's the same mod author that has these two mods. They work together. It's the Animal Hud and the Animal Cleanliness. So anyway, there you go. So how's the sound now? Anybody? I need to go find my cedar. See how he's doing. Oh, he's stuck in the mud. Uh-oh. Oh, look. It kind of didn't do the job up here. Well, let's finish it off for him. I've got canola on this these two fields up here. I got my speed boots. They got 5 sessions or 5 selections there. You get slow, a little bit faster, faster yet, supersonic, and oh my God, is the 5th one. Yeah, the 5th one. The 4th one's probably, oh my God, the 5th one's probably I smell rubber burning. Your tennis shoes are burning up. Love the smell of burning rubber in the morning there. That could be misconstrued. Forget I said that. You know, I know what you guys are thinking because you're animals, but I shouldn't have said it that way. Jetpack. It does work pretty good. The other one I had in FS17 only had 3 settings. Slow, or normal, which would be slow, medium, and fast. This one's got 5 settings. I seem to only just use the one though. So we're gonna have some canola going here. Bill, if anybody, I was expecting something from Scorpion, but I got it from Bill first. I actually was expecting it from Bill too. So is everybody into the new year already? 2019. I'm still thinking 2018. I haven't got used to 2019 yet. Oh, I can't wait for next year. That's going to be god awful. 2020. Oh man. Christmas, yeah, we haven't done that yet. We've started kind of collecting the boxes, and I did take some of the stuff outside that was outside down. I haven't boxed it up yet, but we're working on it. It's kind of sad in a way because it just didn't seem like we got to enjoy it very much. We had it up, you know, right after the end of November, but it just went by so fast. You're talking about doing burn-ups? Yeah, called me the perv. Jigsaw in the closet. What happened to the elf on the shelf? Did he get thrown in a box, or does he get to stay up for a while? I got to figure out what to do with this other field down here. Is there a ditch on this? There is too. If tires didn't cost so much. His magic's left and he's back in the boxes. Oh, that's right. There were two of them. There's a male and a female. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a headland over here. And I don't know what to do. I think I'll do some soybeans maybe. Let's switch to soybeans. Select seed. Why? Why? Because I want a different seed. Do a quick headland here. Yeah, it was, you know, Christmas, I don't know, it's pretty hectic this year. I think part of it was that it's been years since I've had such a busy Christmas time. I mean, we had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff, and it just went so fast. And it just didn't seem like we got to enjoy the atmosphere as much as we usually do. But, in other respects, I'm glad it's over. Christmas isn't my big deal as far as holidays go. It's just a commercialization I don't like. I like the holiday just fine. Better feed and water. Oh, do you have to do that? I figured since they took the rooster out of the hen house that the females were strong enough to do it on their own. Reeve, how are you? Reeve 33's in the house. Hope you're doing well today. On this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Well, it's not for me. It's raining like crazy, but I guess that's beautiful in its own right. So how's the day treating you there, Reeve? Yeah, this seeder doesn't back up. Neither does the International Harvester one either, or the case. They just don't back up well. Yeah, I was going to come on yesterday. I can't, no, was it yesterday? Yesterday was Saturday. I was going to come on Friday, and I can't remember what happened. Something happened. I play a game called Elite Dangerous, and I've been spending a lot of time on it because on the 13th of January, they're starting a new trip to the other side of the galaxy, and they've got over 8,000 people signed up to do this event. 8,000. And we're all taking off the same time. And so I've been preparing my spaceship in the game. Did quite a bit of engineering. I got the engine set from 30 light years per jump to over 50, about 54 I think it is. That should make my trip a little easier. I can jump a lot farther. But I've been spending a lot of time preparing my ship for that trip, because once you take off, I mean, you can always turn back. But we're talking a trip that's going to take us over 6 months, if not longer. And you know, I don't want to get 3 months into it and find out that I should have put something on the ship that I didn't. You know, you're kind of screwed when you're out in space. So. Oh, calls you Roger. Okay, Roger. Yeah, I probably know who you are. I think I've only had like one Roger that I know of on YouTube. Well, maybe not. I got 4,000 some people. Maybe there's more than one Roger, and I just don't know it. But yeah, I think I know who you are. Anyway, starting work after Christmas, 2 weeks off. That's always nice to be able to get time off. I was always not the last part of my, not my last job, but the job before that. You just got the notification? Oh, wow. Just like the King Kid from YouTube, yeah. Oh, it's gonna do this on me. Well, that's okay. We'll fix it. We can do cleanup afterwards. Can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, my job. Yeah, we're talking about having time off for the holidays. The job I had, either one or two jobs before the last job I had. I worked it for about over 10 years. I worked for the Department of Labor, and it had some social aspects to it, which means I dealt with people that I provided federal funding for a particular area of the population. And so consequently, when those people that I worked with were in the holidays, they weren't coming to me in my job. Now, I was a district manager. I managed the funding for this particular part of Oregon. And consequently, when it was holidays, we didn't have a lot of work. It was our slow time, which is completely opposite with like retail workers and other people that work in the service industries. In our case, that was the very, very slow time. So it was easy to take a lot of time off during the holidays. So I had every holiday off with my kids. And it was a perfect time to take the time off because we were so slow. That was great. And then I switched to a job later after that I spent about 16 years in. And it was the total opposite. It was completely total opposite. The holidays were your busiest time. And I still worked for the government. It was still a government job, federal government. But yeah, it was complete opposite. So, and then the only good thing was I was the boss. So I could take time off and make everybody else work. But I wasn't that kind of boss. A lot of times, I would work for other people that had families and stuff, and so that they could have time off with their families. But anyway, let's see. What do I need to do? Somebody said I need to feed chickens. Bradley did, I think. Bradley's worried my chickens are gonna die, so I guess I better get a... Did I buy a little trailer for doing that? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Let me get a little trailer. Something like this. Something like this guy right here. And let's put some Michelins on it. Let's go ahead and get a tractor with that. I think I might look at a JCB. Let's see, do we have a medium JCB? Well, I do have the Lamborghini. That's what I was using on the other farm. All right, I do have a JCB, but it's not a mod. Not that I have to have a mod. That's not it. Let me get the Lamborghini. Yeah, the Mach 210 VRT is 224 horses. I'm going to get the Mach 250. Wait a minute. Yeah, the Mach 250 has 263 horse. Wheel setup is standard. That's fine. I'm just going to use it around the farm. And I'm not going to get a front end loader yet. I might later on. Right. Dangerous waste products from different industries. Wow, how dangerous. You're not talking about explosive stuff, are you? Or nuclear products? Everyone closes for Christmas. You know what I will get, though? Do I need a weight on this? Let me see. I don't know if I do or not. I know I don't need a real big one. Let's just get this little small one here. Main color gray. Let's make it white so it matches the tractor. Alright. Let's do that. Everything but those. Everything except for those. This is a different version of the map. It was a newer version, but I didn't have to redo anything. It's the latest one out. I went to the Facebook page to get it, just to make sure it was the proper one from the mod author. Andy's in the house. Happy New Year to you, sir. I hope everything's doing very well for you and yours. Good to see you in the stream, sir. Don't forget the water tank. I would have, Bradley, but I wouldn't have for very long. I knew somebody would come out and yell at me. You didn't water the chickens. Oh, wait a minute. The chickens don't get water. I'm going to need the water tank. Definitely. Yes, I am. But the chickens don't need it. Now, I do have a place up here on the left, but I don't want to put a farm in there because it looks like a good place to put production if they ever get any. Because it's, you know, it's got tarmac. It's got cement down. I'm saving that for something else. If I'm not mistaken, there was a place for horses, but well, there's a place that already has horses on it, I think. But there might be some land up there. I should go take a look. By the way, if I haven't said it to anybody else, Happy New Year to everybody. I probably didn't. I was in bed by 10 o'clock on New Year's Eve. I don't celebrate, really. I'm too tired. Yeah, see, there's no place to water the chickens. They've got those little, I don't know what they are. You see those little pans out there, and I don't know where they get their water unless it's rainwater. But you don't have to water them for some reason. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. Appreciate it a lot. Yeah, I did take a shot of the bottle of whiskey I got. What was it? I forgot what they call that stuff. It's really spicy. It's cinnamon flavored. Fireball, they call it. Cinnamon whiskey. I got a couple bottles of that. It's not that bad. It's 66 proof, whatever that means. I don't drink normally, so I don't know what that means. Just 66 a lot. I wouldn't know. Let's see. I'm going to grab some wheat here. Now we've got 300 wheat, 300,000 wheat, and we have over 5. Well, I'm going to do barley because I got plenty of barley. That's rocket fuel. Is that right? That's strong? I didn't think it was. Wow. Because it doesn't do anything. I drank a half a glass of it and didn't even notice it. I like it though. It's really spicy. Now see, now don't get me wrong. I didn't drink it. I sipped it. You know, I would pour myself, and it's not like a drinking glass. I have this glass. It's a little bitty, like a Coca-Cola glass. Not high proof. 33% alcohol. What's the difference? What does that mean? What does proof mean? Oh, it tastes like it. Okay. Half a proof is % of alcohol. Okay, so if it's 66 proof, then it's 33 alcohol. That's what you're saying. All right. Why did they distinguish it that way? Why don't they just say 33% alcohol or 66 proof and call it even? Well, why do they have to have two designations? It doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, so I've got to find, somebody said I needed a tanker, which I do. So let me see about getting one while I'm thinking about it. Alright, I'm just gonna get a small one. Somebody got after me because I didn't buy the great big huge one. I didn't need the great big huge one for the farm. I'd like the big huge one for doing milk and stuff like that, or slurry, or that kind of thing. But just for the farm, I don't need a very big one. I just, you know, just something to haul a little bit of stuff around with. So I'm going to get this little one here, and I'm going to make it blue for water. I mean, the really light blue. Is that too light? That might be too light. Make it a little bit darker. There, that one's pretty. All right, so design white. I guess it doesn't matter to me. Wheel setup. Let's just get it. Get it and forget about it. What else did I need? I need to find some grass someplace. I don't know where there's grass. It's supposed to be easier to look at the map, wouldn't it? Or if you could even tell. Now, what's this area down here? Because it doesn't have a number on it. There's something over here. Let me go check that out since I'm close by. Alright, there's some grass right here. Cool. But, hey, there's a little farm here, too. Oh, wow. We got little farms everywhere. What the hell? Alright, so there is grass. I just don't own it. What's that going to cost me? Is it this area right here? Land. Just that little area doesn't include the field. Isn't that swell? You have to buy the farm. Well, it's not very expensive. It's only $169,000. I'm going to buy it so I can have some grass. See, it's not even a lot of grass, but I wish I had thing 1 and thing 2 to cut the grass. Proof is the U.S. measure, and the percent is the measurement we use over here. Like your mile is 1.6 miles. For me, a mile is 10 kilometers. Oh. So, it's just silliness. Why can't we all just get along? Alright, so we got our soybeans done, but I got to clean this end of the field up over here. Andy says, question mark. Bill says, what? Are you guys disagreeing or just confused? Now, why is that one little patch there? Doesn't look like it's got fertilizer on it. That one little patch right there didn't look like it got fertilized. Andy's confused. What are you confused about, Andy? Andy's confused because I'm not drinking scotch. I mean, I don't even know what I'm drinking. It's just somebody got some of this. I like cinnamon. I like cinnamon. I buy cinnamon toothpaste. I put cinnamon, you know, on things that I eat. Like sometimes we'll have rice for breakfast and we'll throw some raisins in it, and I'll put cinnamon in it. I like cinnamon. And anyway, somebody had this stuff, and man, I liked it. I liked the taste of it. So I got a bottle for Christmas. 1 mile is 10 kilometers. Okay. I don't understand. I don't know what a kilometer is, that's why. Now, let's see. Did I seed this field, and what does it need? Oh, did I lose my HUD again? I've lost my HUD again. How does that happen? I'm gonna have to pay attention to what I maybe there's a button I hit. But look, see, my HUD is gone. It doesn't tell me what my field needs. It did that the other day too. I've got a mod conflict, I think, somehow. So, let me save. All right, and then reload the game. Okay, I'm coming back in. I don't know what's causing that. After I fixed it in the last live stream, it stayed for the rest of the live stream. I'm getting thirsty. And no, not whiskey. Mountain Dew. I'm running out of Mountain Dew, and I probably won't get any more. I had to go to the doctor on Friday. I like making my doctor appointments early in the day because I have to drive 2 hours to get there. And then have the appointment in another 2 hours home. Well, that's 4 hours of driving if you don't stop for anything. Then we generally will have lunch or something while we're there. So there's another hour. And then you have, of course, the time you spent at the doctor, which is another hour. So by the time it's said and done, you're into it about 6-7 hours. So I usually set my appointment like about 8 o'clock in the morning. I get up at 5 or 6 and drive there. And then when I'm done, I'll eat a little breakfast and come home, and I still have the rest of the afternoon to enjoy. Well, this doctor appointment didn't start till almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time we got up and dinked around for an hour or two, drove to Portland, had my doctor appointment, had something to eat and come home, it was The day was done. It was 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon already. I hate it. But it was an important one. I had to go. I haven't seen my heart doctor in quite some time. And he was getting upset with me. All right, it's back. This one is not... This one needs to be seated too, doesn't it? Do I not have anything ready to go? No, I don't own that one. Well, Bill knows. He travels to the U.S. area once a year. He knows. You've probably driven have you driven in the United States, Bill? Okay, so this one is not. Now, wait a minute. My HUD just went away again. Because this should be canola. My HUD is gone again. Wonder what is causing that. Well, that's a pain. And I didn't do anything but run around. Alright, I've got a conflict of some kind. I got to figure it out. That's upsetting. I got to figure out which mod is conflicting. Because now I don't know. I know that one's seated, and I know the one behind me is seated. I don't think that one is there, but I don't know if it needs anything. How can you tell? Without that HUD, how do you tell? Does it tell you here? Fruit types, growth, soil composition. All right. See what I mean? Does it tell me what this field needs right here? I guess it does. This one's fertilized. That one doesn't need anything. This one needs lime up here now, it's telling me. Oh. All right. So I'm going to have to come in here every time and look, because I don't know what needs what. Does it need plowing? Does it need lime? Does it need fertilizer? I can't tell because my HUD keeps going away. That's unfortunate. All right, it needed liming. And there's my lime tractor. Mostly LA and Klamath. Well, if you can get around in LA, more power to you, buddy. That's something else. 5 lanes of traffic each way. It's amazing. And the smog's just outrageous. California, they're always bragging about their sunsets. Well, it's because there's so much smoke in the air. They have beautiful orange and purple sunsets. It's smog. They think it's beautiful. Alright, so let me fill this up with some lime. Whoa, get out of the ditch. Alright, there's some lime. Give me some lime. Some lime in the coconut. Mix it all together. Put the lime in the coconut. Make it all better. Is it full yet? Is it full yet? Is it full yet? Oh, so since I've been playing for a while, is the sound better than what it was? Equipment, loudness, that kind of thing. Is the sound levels okay? Are the sound levels okay? All right, thank you, sir. Yes, it is. I tell you, I used to, when I was driving truck, that's what I used to say to people, you know, that I would get up on the Grapevine, which is there's a big truck stop up on what they call the Grapevine, and it's on a mountain, and from that point you drive down into the valley of Los Angeles. And I would stop up there at night, and I would sleep till about 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But what I would do is I'd get my map out, my city map out. We didn't have a GPS in those days. I would get my city map out, and I would plot my route in to where I needed to go. I knew every exit, every lane, so that I could be in the right lane for where I needed to go. Because, you know, 5 lanes of traffic driving 100,000 miles an hour, you don't just pull a truck over, and if you're in the wrong lane and miss your exit, you're screwed. It might be another 100 miles before you can turn around. Now, of course, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but not terribly. All right, let's see here. Let me entertain you. I need to set my boots again so that I can run like the wind. Oh, geez, I just ran into the house. I don't run any better than I drive. Okay, so I got to figure out where to place my animals. I was going to place them on the main farm, because that farm I'm farming over there is not the main farm. This is the main farm. This is Taylor Farms right here. So let's see. I got cattle, pigs, and sheep. I'm gonna put the cattle in here, I think. Cattle in here, and there's a little bit of grass here, but it really isn't gonna do me that much good. I can put the cattle here and the pigs here, and then I can put sheep someplace else too. I don't know. Put the cattle in first, I guess. I want a big one. What's the point of putting a little one in? Really? Seriously? Oh no, it's not going to let me put it in here. Are you kidding? Then what is this for? What is this area for if you can't put it in? I don't own the land. That's why. Dang it. Alright, fine. How much is that going to cost me now? And where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so there's this one. It's right here. How much is that going to cost? And again, you don't get the field, you just get the farm, and it's $259,000. Dang it! I got to sell some crops. I mean, to that, I had to do a detour for about 160 miles to get back on track, only because I missed an exit. Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, a mod where you can place it anywhere, huh? Well, I got a mod problem I got to figure out. All right, let's try this again. Animal pens, large cow. Should I spin it around? Because I don't think I'm going to get pigs and cattle in here. I don't think so. Maybe I could put a pig one over here. All right, I'm going to drop it there. Call it good. Let me take a look at the pig one. And see if maybe I can sneak. It's smaller than the cattle. This might work. This might just work. Here. Alright. Let's pop that down there. Now, sheepies. I don't know. Let's put... now that I've done that, I actually can save this grass if I put the sheep over here. Place anywhere? Well, that's pretty appropriate that it's called that. Alright, so, yeah, this grass here, there's not enough there to mess with. Oh, it's not going to let me place it there? What, do I not own it? It collides with objects. What objects is it colliding with? Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Well, it was there a minute ago there. If it's colliding with them trees are gone. Right. Got, I wonder if I should maybe spin it around. I don't think so. Well, maybe. Can I move it this way any? Man, there's not much choice there, is there? Doesn't matter now. I put it in. Alright. Do I have any money left? Oh my god, I'm down to $500,000. What am... Oh, you know what? I haven't looked at the chat for a minute here. There's a mod that lets you place... Oh, I saw that. Place anywhere it's called. Yes, I saw that. Okay, thanks, Andy. Can I find it in Mod Hub, though? That's where I got it. Okay. Oh, because I didn't miss anything. I haven't looked at the chat for a minute. Look at that! We got grass growing in the building here. What? Well, that's not cool. Alright, well, I don't know if I can buy any animals, so I don't have any money left. Let's see what I can buy. Not much. Brown cow. Brown and white cow. Black cow. Black and white. Brown. White. Light brown. And gray. This must be the old man of the group. So that's going to cost me $21,000. That will give me a start. Then I'll sell some stuff. Okay, let's do some pigs. Now you notice that the cow thing lit up in the right hand corner of the HUD. Notice that, did you? These are pigs. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now the pigs didn't show up. Turn the cows off. Turn the pigs on. Okay. And the sheep are 0 because I didn't buy none yet. Now the HUD wouldn't show up at all if I hadn't placed the pin. So once you place the pin, the HUD shows up, even though you don't have anything in it. All right, get one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. That's a start. Here we go, and there's the piggies. Notice the cleanliness is 100%. It's not going to change now. Pretty sure because I have that mod in there. Okay, there we go. Whee! See how far I can jump? Watch this. I jumped pretty far. Where's my tractor at? Alright. What should I put in? I did soybeans. Sunflower seeds. Why not? Why the heck not? That's what I say. Man, that's a loud truck just drove by. You probably, if you heard it at all, it's because I had the window down. It's hot in here, even in the wintertime. We're a whopping 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, here we go. Let's turn it on. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Got to do a headland first here. $70 degrees there in Texas. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut corner off again. Oh shoot, I think this is gonna, oh, I'm gonna get stuck. Oh, I made it. I made it. I made it. That was amazing. If you're easily entertained, I guess. Country Radio FM, David O'Brien. What? Why did that come up? Why did the radio come up? I don't even know what button to push to get that. I can't listen to music because it'll give me a copyright issue. Oh, wait a minute, I'm on Twitch. Twitch doesn't care. If they do care, what they do is they don't give you a copyright. They just cut your sound out. They just cut the sound out of the video. At least that's what I'm told. All right, I'm going to hire somebody. I've been paying attention to who's working. Steve Jones is on the job. Who's working the lime rig? Troy M is working the lime rig and missing the end, but we can clean that up later. All right, I got to get feed to the animals. I don't have any grass. I got to buy a grass mower. Just leave it green for grass, I guess. But I don't know. Do I want... I don't know. What color goes with green? More green? Lighter green? Well, doesn't matter. Let's put some Michelins on. I like Michelins. I'm going to put a bigger engine in, though. Yeah, and I don't... It's got wide tires? No, it doesn't give you a choice. All right, let's buy that. I'll buy that for $1. Back, back, back. Oh, too late. I made it black. Orange and yellow trim. Orange and yellow. Well, too late. I can always change it later, though. Right now I gotta go find my grass field. Why does it keep saying that country music stuff? Tell it to stop. Radio volume is off. Why does it keep saying that? Because I have the radio on. Turn it off. Yeah, I don't mind listening to radio when I'm playing by myself, but that rarely happens. I'm usually either live streaming or recording, one of the two. Where's everybody at this Sunday afternoon? Must be a lot of stuff going on. Now, I know I bought a farm up there. I can't remember where it was. I think it's way up in the northeast. This isn't it, is it? Is this the farm I bought? It might be. Oh, hell. Oh, geez, I wasn't watching where I was going. Oh, no. Oh, no. How did that happen? Oh, look, it climbed out. I put four-wheel drive on, climbed right out. Stream sniping, boy. Why are you playing Farming Sim? Because that's what most of the people watch on my channel. The Hercules mod, huh? Alright, there isn't that much grass here. Is there? Yeah, this is the one I bought. Wow, that's just not much grass at all. Alright, well, I'm going to windrow this stuff because widespreading. I don't want widespreading. So, swath dropping, we'll do that one. I guess I have to turn it on, don't I? Look out for the ditch. There's a ditch there. Are you still talking about the Hercules mod? Alright, this is not working well. Somebody needs to learn how to drive. Mega strength? That's what it's called? Mega strength, huh? They could have called it super strong. They could have called it Superman. Of course, nowadays it'd have to be Superwoman because she's stronger than Superman, evidently. Works good when equipment gets stuck. Ramming speed doesn't always work. Oh, so you can just pick your rig up, huh? That's funny. Is that what you're talking about? You just walk up and grab the rig and pick it up? That's funny. Steve Jones completed their task. What was Steve doing? I can't remember which rig Steve was running. I'll have to check that out. That sounds pretty handy. That's handy, yeah. What was an unintentional pun there? All right. Steve Jones was doing the liming, I think. I come back for this. I gotta go get. I gotta get these guys motating here. You run and check the other end, see if it kind of got everything done here. Looks like it missed a patch. The handyman. I think somebody ran out of lime. I think that's what happened. So this must have been Steve Jones here. That's Andy. No, not Andy. Was it Andy? Troy. It was Troy working that limer over there. And I think he's out of lime. You're out of lime, sir. You're out of lime. No lime from a coconut. You're out of lime. All right, what am I going to do now? I did sunflower seeds. Let's do... Quit! Alright. Select seed. Corn. Have I done corn yet? Potatoes, sugar beets, grass, poplars, sugar cane, oats, cotton, wheat, barley, canola, soybeans. I'm gonna do some corn just because I can. Bradley says corn. Works for me. Thank you, Bradley. That is a party foul. Huh? What? Somebody asked me why I was playing a farming game. Why not? It's just a game. I've seen some people play some pretty boring games. More boring than this. Game's a game. Out of lime for the tequila. Oh, I got you. I've got a bottle of tequila up there somewhere. I'm lazy though. I just buy that party mix stuff, the tequila mix. You can just pour it in a glass, pour a little tequila in it, and you're done. Yeah, Christopher says he says my videos are boring. No, did he actually say I was boring or the videos were boring? I took it as that the videos were boring and I was doing them. Not that necessarily I was boring. Which I probably am, but that's okay. It's just for fun anyway, right? I'm going to hire somebody for a minute here. Troy, how can Troy be working both rigs? How's that work? Well, he's actually not working here. He's just sitting there. So, I'm going to have to get some... I'm going to have to go get some lime. You guys thought I was going through the ditch, didn't you? I did too till I set my Mountain Dew down. Too lazy to get more lime. I don't blame him. He probably doesn't get paid well enough to think about it. Fill her up, Mickey. Put the lime in the coconut. Now I got that stupid song stuck in my head. Could be worse. Could be that song they had in the 80s. Feeling. Oh, feelings. I hated that song. That's almost as bad as that one about the butterfly kisses. There's been some really bad songs out. Sunshine. Alan! Rest in peace, headphones. Well, you just threw your headphones out. Alan, how are you, buddy? We missed you. Where you been? Hey, everybody. Alan's in the house. He just kind of snuck in the side window, but he's here. So now, Alan got the game early for Christmas. Alan got the game early for Christmas, and he said that's all he was going to get. So how was your Christmas, Alan? Did you have a good Christmas? Alan's the new Norm. Norm! Well, Alan, I hope you did have a good Christmas, even if you didn't get anything else. I hope you did get something else, but it was quiet. Okay, so you've been playing Fallout. You can tell what I've been doing lately. You've been playing Farm Sim 19 since before Christmas. What's your opinion? What do you think, man? Tell me. We want to know. I haven't seen Craig today either. I hope everything's okay with Craig. Poor guy. He had such a tough year last year. It can only get better. Who's working this anyway? Rose Crowder. Let's see. I was going for something here. I need grass. Oh, you know what I need? I need to place... Oh, God, do I have money for it? I need to sell stuff. What should I sell? There's Craig. I just asked where Craig was. When did you come in, Craig? Yeah, you don't. Oh, that's right. You're playing on the Xbox, aren't you? Well, they'll get there. You'll get them. Let's see. What do I need? I don't have anything to feed the animals. Literally, I don't. All right, let's go to the other farm. Well, Craig, I'm curious about that because Scorpion, he got one. But you get it on Facebook, Scorpion, but you didn't get one. He didn't get an email until, you know, like I was doing it for like 45 minutes. Wow. I keep saying technology is a wonderful thing when it works, but it doesn't always work. You know, people seem to think that the stuff on internet and stuff is instantaneous, but it's not. I tell you, with my cell phone, I've had people send me a text on my cell phone and want to know why I didn't call them back, and I said, well, I never got it. Or I'll get a text today at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and find out that it was sent yesterday at about 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and it just took me all day to get it, or 24 hours to get it. It's not instantaneous, and people seem to think it is, you know. And there is a solution for it. Actually call somebody. You know, people don't want to talk to anybody anymore. My kids will not answer the phone. I'll call them. They'll see who it is, and then they'll send me a text. What do you want? And I said, well, I want to talk. That's why I called. You know, and it's like people just don't want to talk to anybody anymore. It's crazy. But yeah, they'll send a text and they wonder why they don't get an answer back. Pick up the phone and they'll tell you. Crazy. All right, that's not what I want. Back. What do I want? What do I want? Miscellaneous? Right, I need miscellaneous. Let's see. I'm going to need cow food. How much is that? How much is cow food? Oh, it's only 5,000. I got enough. Mercury Farms. I remember that one, I think. Where am I going to put this where it's not going to be in the way? I could put it right there, I guess. Yeah, let's put it there. But I need to get pig food. Let's see, where are we going to put the pig food? I could put the pig food. Oh, man, it's not going to let me put it. I don't own the land? Come on, I got to own some land. Wow. We're going to put my pig food. The landscaping, I hate it. It doesn't work right. Well, I know they've worked on it. I haven't used it since they worked on it. Yeah, this is Taylor Farms, Michigan, yeah. Well, I'm going to put this right here. It's kind of in the way, but I don't know where else to put it. Now I need some silage. Now the silage should go with the cattle, but I don't know if it will. I guess I could put it there. I'll put it right there. Alright, what else do we have? I'm not worried about fuel right at the moment. There might be a fuel. There might be a fuel one. There's some fuel here. I don't know if it works or not. We'll find out sooner or later. Oh, I gotta get my where's my truck and trailer? My tractor. Dirty Blonde Pizza Delivery and Services. Okay, I missed something. Oh, Brad says, give me your phone number and I'll phone and talk. Well, see, that's the other part, though. I don't like talking on the phone. I have a cell phone. I never use it. I take it with me when I travel on the road just in case I need emergency help or something. But I never talk on the phone. I hate talking on the phone. I can never think of anything to say, believe it or not. I can never think of anything to say. Somebody calls me on the phone. Hi. Hi. How are you? I'm fine. How are you? So what you doing? Nothing. What you doing? Oh, I don't know. I'm just sitting here looking out the window. Oh, well, what's the weather like there? Oh, yeah, weather's like that here, too. That's it. I got nothing else to say on the telephone. That's the extent of it. Not really, but yeah, I guess so, Alan. I'm going to try to. My company for the holidays just left an hour or so ago, so things should get back to normal here pretty quick. And yeah, I'm going to start live streaming more, 2-3 times a week. Probably just like I was doing. What was I doing? I don't remember what days I was doing. Anybody remember what days I was doing? Was it Wednesday and Friday, or I can't remember. Mud wrestling? How do we get on mud wrestling? Oh. I know what I need to do. I need to get this guy up and get the grass. I love this mod. I really love this mod. Whoever made this mod is a wonderful person. Well, it is now. I don't think I modded this one. I think this one came that way. This one here, I'm using pretty much straight. I think the only thing I did to this one is make it go faster. He's got this one set up to do. You can buy an extension for it. So it does 100,000, and then if you buy the extension, it does 150. But the only thing I did to it is make it go faster. Because I'm impatient. I like to get stuff done now. I can't wait. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I need it. Give me it now. I want it right now. I missed a little patch up here I want to pick up. Right there. Only because I don't own that field, so I want to get every little chunk out of it. Giants released about 20 mods this week. Are they any good, though? Because I got too many mods. I gotta watch the mods I get now. I'm getting too many. And I've got a problem with my HUD for some reason. I gotta figure out what's causing it. That's gonna be a pain in the butt too, because I don't know I don't know how it's happening. Because if you remember, and now I'm talking about that mod where if you jump out and run into your field, it tells you what's going on in your field. The reason why it's going to be hard to figure out is I don't know what's causing it to happen. So if I take mods out, and I'm going to have to just drive around and see if it happens. I mean, it's not like I can take all the mods out and it'll tell me which one it is. If I knew what was causing it, I could trigger it, but I don't. And if you remember, in the last live stream, that mod went out, and I reloaded the game. It came back, and it stayed for the whole game. This time, it stayed for not even 5 minutes. So I don't know what's causing it. Oh, Scorpion and your damn logs. I don't know how to read the things. Every time I have a problem, Scorpion says, "What's your log say?" I don't know. Doesn't say anything. You have to read it. What's your log say? My logs are in German. I have no idea what they say. Do you know how you can fill the Brantner with the lime? It's the parties here. How are you? Do you know how you can fill the Brantner with the lime? No. Is that a trick question? I think I'm missing something. The Brantner? Just a regular trailer? Where is the Brantner? How do you get to the, there we go, Brantner. Okay, I can't find it. Yeah, Bergman. Wow, I didn't realize we had that many brand names. How come it's not in alphabetical order? You don't have it yet. I see. It's a new mod from. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about because I saw it on Mod Hub. There was a Brantner, but I've been using the one I modded. Whichever one it's. Which one is that? It's this Bradell. I modded this one myself, and this one I've been using. Come on, four-wheel drive. But yeah, I did see that one in the mods on Mod Hub, I think. I very rarely go to Giant's page. I don't mind it now that that you can actually download. Come on, what's going on here? Unfold. There we go. I don't mind it if you can download the mods now, but there was a time, I may be wrong completely, but wasn't there a time where when you went to Giant's page, they actually just loaded it in a game for you? I don't like that. I like to keep my mods separate. I don't want them automatically loaded to my game. I want them in a folder other than my Giant folder, where I can control them. But I guess now you can download them. I'm getting behind here. Brantner Power Push is a mod. That's probably the one I saw, but it didn't. I didn't download it because, like I said, I'm using this one. It works fine for me, and I'm trying to limit my mods because I got too many. I've already got 100 mods. I'm going down the end of the field to make sure everything got limed. Whoopster is doing a GPS mod. I'm glad somebody is. Yeah, Scorpion. Could you always do that, though? Because it seemed to me when early on in either 13 or 15... What the heck? It seemed like early on they just automatically loaded it to your game. And I don't like that. Wonder why it missed this big patch. Yeah, see, that's, you know, you've heard me say it. I shouldn't have to say it again, but it just bothers me that Giant didn't put GPS on the rigs. Why didn't they? I mean, we had perfectly good GPS mods by, you know, the mod makers, and they were readily stolen from, you know, by Giant to, I mean, half the stuff in the game where we had mods for in 2017. So why didn't they steal the GPS mod from the poor mod maker and put it in? Didn't make any sense. The only thing I like, I like GPS mod. Yes, I do. The only thing I don't like about it is you have to still drive the tractor. I mean, obviously you can put it in cruise control, but if you leave the tractor, it stops. With course play, you can hire a worker, and they can be doing stuff so you can do something else. Hey, did you guys see that little, what the hell is it? Hang on, let me see. No, that's not it. Back. This little thing right here. Did you guys see? Somebody made one of these with a bigger rear end on it. And a box on the end there. This is what I was using to haul my eggs with. I could put 4 or 5 cases of eggs in here and drive it to market. This Mahindra. My camera thing's not working right. I don't know why my camera thing's not working right. Look at that. It's not letting me do what I want to do. Anyway, I saw it today, but unfortunately, even on Mod Hub, the only way to download the dang thing, it wanted me to load a bunch of crap on my computer that I didn't want to load. So I didn't download it. I wanted it, but I didn't download it because every time I tried to, I wanted to throw a bunch of junk on my computer. But it has a big butt and it cannot lie. Well, the one thing about the egg crates is they're small. It's not like they pile them up on a pallet, so you can pick them up by hand without that mod you were telling me about there, Scorpion. All right, take some silage. I saw that this morning. When I went in to get these HUD mods. For those of you that are late, I put in a mod that keeps the animals at 100% cleanliness, so you don't have to pick up the garbage. And the same guy that made it did a HUD. So I've got a HUD that you can look at the animals and their stuff-a-doodle-doo. So I can turn all this on here. There's the sheep and the pigs and the cows and the chickens. The horses I didn't care about. So now if you look at the which one's the cows? Let's see, turn that off. There's the cows. Cleanliness 100%. It'll stay there. You don't have to worry about that. And it shows that they've got some silage. So, and it's in a quick little button here. And as I explained, if you get this one, if you don't have this and you get it, you have to do your own key binding. So all you have to do, and I showed this earlier, you just go into your key bindings and go down to the mod, which is down on the bottom here. And right there. Is that it? That's not it. Now I can't find it. Did I go buy it already? What? Where's it at? I'm lost. There it is. Right there. Here it is. There's your chickens, your cows, your pigs, your horses, and your sheep. I just put mine on F5, 6, 7, and 8. I haven't done the horses yet because I don't care about them. But anyway, so yeah, you have to put your own key bindings in. You can bind any key you want. Those are just the ones I did. And then once you do that, then when you hit F5, you get the chickens. F6 is the cows. F7 is pigs, and F8 is sheep. There you go. Boom. Now notice I've lost my HUD. On the bottom right-hand corner, I don't have my HUD anymore. It keeps going away. I don't know what's causing it to go away. I think there must be a mod conflict. I don't know what mod it is. And the problem is I don't know what's turning it off. See, I don't have any way of knowing what my fields are doing. I'm going to try one more time to log off and log back on. Let me save the game. Don't want to make that mistake. Okay, let me come back in the game. Hopefully it's a mod that I don't care if I lose that's conflicting with it. It's got to be a mod conflict. How is RDR2. It's great. I love it. It's such a fun game. It's such a fun game. I really wish I could just play it and not record, because I want to just sit and play for hours, and I can't because I can't record that long. The reason is that there's what am I doing? Shift 5. Put my speed boots on. There's a lot of editing. There, now see, the HUD is back. What's causing it to go away? Risk 0110, I thank you, and the minions thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Risk 0110. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hate being lonely out here talking to myself. So, anyway, I can't figure out why that HUD keeps going away. The one in the right-hand corner, bottom. I don't know what's causing it to go away. And so, I won't know what... I don't know what's conflicting with it. And the problem is, if I take a mod out and come in, the only thing I can think of doing is running around and waiting for that thing to go away and to see if that's the mod that's causing it. And it may take all day to do it. It's frustrating. Frustrating. Mods, gotta love them. All righty then. I got a little bit of a spot up here I want to clean up. The whole end here. So let's do that. Now, it's kind of funny because, you know, we had a mod in 2017 that told us what that HUD tells us. And that was handy. Game didn't come with it. But in this case, it's more important than it was in 2017 even, because we've got liming, we've got weeds, you know, we've got fertilizer, we've got plowing. We've got a lot of stuff that we need to know that the field needs. So without that HUD, you're kind of lost. Oh well, I'll figure it out sooner or later. May take some time. Man, this thing needs a wash job, doesn't it? Filthy. Let's see, what else do I need? I need finish feeding these animals. Wow, that took every bit of silage, didn't it? And I don't even have that many cows. Man, the cows eat like pigs, I tell you what. Now this one should be cow food. TMR, total mixed rations. Is that what TMR? Total mixed rations. Marwell Manor Farm has been put in for testing, but Giant has about 200 other mods to test. Yeah, they probably only got one guy testing too, and he only works half time and he drinks the rest of the half. I'm just making that up. All right, that was the last sip of Mountain Dew. Now what am I gonna do? Not get thirsty, I guess. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption's a lot of fun. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm not very good at it. I keep crashing my horses into trees and stuff like that. Nothing new. I do the same thing on this one, only it's not horses, it's tractors or trucks. Let me move on here. All right. Is there any crops that are coming up that I can... Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I'm going to leave it. Heck with it. I don't want to mess with it. You got any crops coming up? This one needs fertilizer. No weeds yet. It's coming up here, but... Oh, this got weeds on it already. All right, weeds will catch up. I'm not going to start till it gets on the whole field. Sunflowers on this one. Soybeans on that one. This one's got corn. Now I'm pretty much... Well, shoot. I don't know what to do. Woohoo! Well, I tell you, there's a lot of modders putting flags out lately. Every time I turn around, there's another flag out. You know, I think it's great. You know, so you can put your own flag up. You know what I mean? There's even some people are now putting the American flag mixed with their state flag. That's kind of cool. What? Alan, aren't you the one that was all excited because the game was going to have all this kind of new stuff in it? And now you're turning it off? Come on. You got the Scotland one? I didn't see the Scotland one. Why would you have the Scotland one on your map when you live in England now? Okay, I know what you're going to say. I may live in England, but I'm still Scottish. You're going to say that, aren't you? Here's the one thing that I found, though. If you... The animal HUD doesn't work if you're in a rig. You have to get out of the rig, and then it'll come on. Okay, the chickens, no, chickens. Pigs, cows. All right. So they only have 78% feed, but that's okay. That's enough for now. I need to get the water thing over. You know what? I didn't put a water tank in. I need to put a water tank in. So, let's see. Miscellaneous. Water. We're going to put the water. It's not going to give me any place to put the water, is it? Doggone it. I can put the water out here. Why not? That's good enough. I'll put it right there. Right, I need to get a tractor. Yeah, I know I can switch to tractors, but I like to run. I like to feel the wind blowing through my hair. Traitor. Traitor. Turncoat. Oh. I can understand that coming from Alan, because he's Scottish too, but what's Bill? Shouldn't make any difference to you, Bill. Or maybe it's the principle of the thing. Alright, I don't need this tractor right now. We'll use it. I gotta go to the store and get my water tank. Bullocks. See, you can curse on here. You just have to get creative, Andy. You can do it. Bill says it's the principle. Now, okay, everybody raise your hands if you think it's silly that Bill was worried about principles. I'm going to town. Pick me up a water tank. Doesn't this game have the prettiest weeds you've ever seen? We got ugly weeds over here. I don't know where they get these pretty weeds. Bill, you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. I didn't think you came in the door. I thought you came in the back window. Is anybody else using the four-wheel drive, the drive train? I shouldn't call it drive mod because he doesn't call it a drive mod. It's different from the drive mod a little bit. It attempts to do the same thing, but anybody else using that? And if you are, is it working for you? Okay, Bill is, evidently. Bill came in the chimney. He thinks he's Santa Claus. All right, guys, I'm going to take a quick bio break. Watch this water and make sure it doesn't overfill, will you? I'll be right back. I'm back. You didn't let it overflow, did you? All right, water, here we come. Now that I took a bio break, I can have another Mountain Dew. I better not. Too much caffeine. But I could have a 7-Up. Let me get that out of the truck. I gotta get pigs some food. Pigs are gonna rebel if I don't feed them. Can't have that. And I need to sell some stuff too, because I need some money. Tell you what I need to do. I need to placeables, miscellaneous. Is this what I need? That's what I need. Alright, where should I put it though? Probably at the other farm. You know what I could do is I could put it right here. just to match up with this thing. Kind of. Collides with an object. Which object is it colliding with? Is it? It's colliding with that tractor right there, I think. All right, here I go. Oh, I forgot to jump over the ditch. There, jumped over that one. You think it's colliding with this? All right, let's try that again. Huh. Maybe. Maybe. Let me get a little bit closer. Yeah, it's close enough to come work. Where's my truck? Where's my truck? There it is. Okay, so downloading Arc on the Game Pass for one. What's that little sign? Is that a pound sign for a month? $1 for a month. Downloading Arc on Game Pass for £1 for a month. You can't just buy the game. I don't understand. Oh, you've got an Xbox. Never mind. I understand. I got you. It's a lot of fun. You're going to get eaten by dinosaurs, though, I'll tell you that. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You're going to be giant... you're going to be poo for dinosaur poo. Oh, I didn't think about that, having a building on the side. Darn it. I'm going to sell the barley. Oh, by the way, I told earlier, before everybody got on, you know, I was saying that I wanted to find a new dolly for the truck that had like dual axles on it, at least, and a longer tongue. Well, Joe Dokes was on, and he sent me a link to a mod, and I'll show it to you. Right here, these are the two you get. You get a single axle or a double axle. And it's a very nice mod. And you can change it around quite a little bit. You can put wheels and the different hitch on it. And change the setup. And you can color the thing, color the wheels, all that kind of stuff. And it really looks nice. It's a nice looking mod. But I tried it on these trailers. I mentioned this. I only mention it now because a lot of you weren't here when I talked about it. I put it on this set of trailers, and when I turned the trailers, I couldn't. The turn radius was very small, and the thing's actually too big. It got caught under the trailer, and so it with these trailers it doesn't work very well. But it's a very nice mod in other respects. So. I think I'll just have to find the right trailer, and once I find the right trailer, I think it's going to be great. Dale Llama. Forza Horizon 4. What Xbox do you have? Do you have the Xbox One? Do you have the Xbox One X? The Xbox One S? Which one do you have? I have the Xbox One S. I saw someplace where the Xbox One is, what, 8 years old now, or 6 years old? I may be blowing smoke there, but it was either 4 or 6 years old now. Come on, barley. I guess I could go check on my water tank. Oh, they didn't take all the water. The day one edition. Oh. So it's not 4K. It's not true 4K anyway. They claimed it was, but it's not really. But then again, there's people that will argue with you that the human body can't see 4K anyway. I don't know what that's all about, but there's people out there that argue that the sky's not blue, it's purple. One man's blue is another man's purple, I guess. Let's go feed the pigs while we're talking about it. Oh gosh, I don't have any straw yet. Yeah, I do. I got tons of straw. Never mind. I'm really impressed with this Lamborghini. It does a good job. I'm surprised because it's not a large tractor. It's a small tractor, but it seems to be doing just great. Now I wish I'd have put it a little bit further on. I didn't realize that great big building was going to be in the way. Oh well. It'll work. It just means I can't come roaring in here 100 miles an hour. All right, what's happening? Why won't it let me sell my barley? What did I do? What happened? What's going on? What did I do? That's the sell point. It says I own it. There's barley right there. What's happening? Now it lets me sell it. What? That was weird. Why wouldn't it let me sell it out of the front trailer? Ginger says Xbox One launched 22nd of November 2013, so 5 years past November. Huh. Are you making fun of me being old? No, I only say that. I only mentioned it because it shocked me. I didn't think the Xbox One had been out that long when I heard that. But I guess, you know, time flies when you're having fun. All right, I'm stuck. Let me lock in my four-wheel drive, see if I can mosey out. This thing doesn't turn sharp. Well, it turns sharp enough. It's just that the physics make it lean to the one side or the other, and it gets stuck on the trailer. Oh, I know why. I forget. You have to switch trailers. Up in the left-hand corner, you have to switch trailers. I forget about that. Somebody told me it was Brian Wheeler. I haven't seen Brian in a long time, but he did tell me something about turning off something. Turning the automatic engines off or something. Stop and go braking, fuel usage. It must be that one. Something about turning this off. Because now I'll have to try it. If you remember, I was talking about where you couldn't stop and unload. You had to stay in the truck. I think he said something about that. If you turn that off, then you can. I'll have to try it. See if that's the case. Let's do some more barley here. See him to Alan? Andy, Alan. Now, do you guys talk the same language? I'm just curious. There must be dialects in Scotland like there are in every other country. Are there different dialects, like for different areas of the country? I just wonder because, remember I told you I watched that show on the BBC of Still Game, I think it's called. And there are some Scottish people I can understand just fine, and there's others I cannot understand what they're saying. It's just crazy. And my wife watches a show. I can't think of the name of it. Oh, geez. I can't think of what it's called, but it's a show about Scotland, or happens in Scotland. Some doctor in the modern times gets sent back in time or something, and lives in Scotland, and I can't think of the name of it. But I was watching some of it with her yesterday. Not really, but she was watching it, and I was kind of looking in. And some of the Scottish accents are pretty thick in that too. Alan says there are different dialects. So can you guys, if you talk to each other in real life, can you understand each other? Just curious. I'm going to have to drive out in my field. You guys are awful quiet. What happened? All I did was take a bio break. All of a sudden, chat stopped. I still left the cows turned on. Oh, the cows are on and I'm in the truck. But I can't turn it on and off. So once it's on, it stays on. But I can hit the button right now and nothing happens. It doesn't go away. So that must only happen when I... Oh, and I forgot to look to see how much money I was making on the sale stuff. Andy says, of course. Of course you would say that, wouldn't you? I got a new movie I haven't seen yet. There's a movie with Keanu Reeves in it called John Wick. Now, I didn't see it when it came out. I just barely saw the first movie a month or so ago. And then I guess this last year, a second one came out. And I got the second one in the mail the other day. But I haven't watched it yet. Pretty violent. Pretty violent movie, but the first one was pretty good, though. The further north you go, the thicker the accent. Is Scotland geographically north of England? Some Scots even speak Gaelic. That'd be cool. Right, I think I got all the barley. See what else we got in here. Nothing. Wow. We got nothing. Oh my God! I didn't do any. Potatoes. We got some grass, straw. I wonder if I should put a silo at the other farm. Good question. All right. Well, I don't want to sell my straw. Okay, so Scotland's directly north of England. So, and the further north you get, the thicker the accent. So I can imagine the further away you get from England, the more Scottish you are. So you would be thicker. I don't know if it works that way, but I wouldn't be surprised. Please start the engine first. Oh, I turned that off. What key starts the engine? Uh-oh. No, that gets out. I'm punching keys to beat the band. Not that one. I'm trying. All right, I can't figure what. No, that wasn't it. There's no key starts the engine. I shouldn't have turned that off. Right button and X. No, I don't have a right button and X. Oh, wait a minute. I do, don't I? Right bumper and X. Why is... Okay, it's not... My controller's not working. I don't have the bumper, but I'm using the controller just to steer. X doesn't work. Control X. Oh, man. All right. Toggle worker. Start, stop engine. It's the enter key. Is that right? That can't be right. Are you kidding? It is. It's the enter key. Twitch Brendan Legend. Is that key in mouse or Xbox? Key and mouse on Xbox? Well, the keyboard. Jeremy Burnett. Enter on keyboard. Yeah, I got it. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, I don't have the Xbox controller's not fully integrated like it is on the Xbox. I do use some of the bumpers. Like well, it doesn't seem to be working. Well, the fuel trigger works. How come the bumpers aren't working? There they go. Okay, they're working now. So there's the left button X. Yeah, see, the left button X on this one turns the slurry tanker on. I don't want that. I don't want it blowing water all over the place. Oh, well, I'll just use the enter. That works for me. You guys, there's too much chat. I can't see it all. What did I miss? Did somebody tell me already? Return, Rudy. Now, see, Andy, you're wrong. You're wrong. If you're using a typewriter, that key is return. If you're using a computer, it's enter. Because on a typewriter, the carriage used to return when you hit that button. On a keyboard, there is no carriage. So, technically, on a keyboard, there is no return key. That's just a little silliness, but I can be a little silly sometimes. I don't think people use typewriters anymore, do they? You tried to enter further up? Oh, okay. Well, I know. I wasn't criticizing. I was just being trivial. Because I used to, you know, be a big typist. I can type a couple hundred words a minute. Back in the day. Now I did have some grass. I should bring it over and feed the sheeps. I don't know why they need grass. They're sitting there eating it. They're eating all the grass anyway. Why do they need more? You tried to enter further up, and that's what you were talking about that I couldn't read. I missed it. I'm sorry. I have a tendency not to look at the chat too often. Let's see. Did I water everything? I think I did. All right. I'm just going to leave this water tank right here. We'll go back to the farm with the John Deere. All right, Bradley, I'll do it. The old hen peck. You guys, you're so mean. It's not my fault. I needed another Mountain Dew and I can't have one. I'm getting hungry though. I'm getting a little peckish. All right, Bill. Have a good night's sleep, buddy, and everything will be better in the morning. All right. Pigs didn't eat all their food. All right, now I'm going to go test this because, like I say, Brian Wheeler told me that if you turn that off, then this should unload perfectly fine. Well, let's go find out. Because I thought it was the mod issue. Tired. This farming always tires me out. I get tuckered. I'm so tired. No. I don't know why I'm tired. Oh, pardon me. I have no idea. I got plenty of sleep last night. Sometimes I think you can get more sleep than you need, though. I did actually have. I went to bed early and got up late, and sometimes you think that's, okay, but sometimes I think you get too much sleep. All right, now here's the issue. If you remember, I used to start dumping this, and then I would jump out of the rig, and it stops. And so I think Brian told me that if you turn that off, and start, it'll still keep unloading. Let's find out. I'm going to start it, and I'm going to jump out. And by golly, he's right. It works. That's good to know. That's good. That's good. All right. It's only 3 p.m. That's right. It is only 3 p.m. But hey. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm an old guy. I should be taking naps every day. I can't take naps. That people, there's a lot of people do naps during the day. I can't do it. I just, for one thing, I can't really go to sleep in the daytime. It's like, I sleep at night. I don't need to sleep in the daytime and waste my day. A lot of people nap during the day. I can't do it. Not that I haven't occasionally laid down taking a nap. All right, somebody says I need to go. I think it was Bradley says I need to go cut some grass up here. So I don't have any horses yet, so I don't have to worry about hay yet. I think horses are a novelty. I don't know if I need them or not. Although Scorpion says they sell for a lot of money. The only thing is, it takes forever to get them ridden. Your mom can sleep the night away. Some people can. And I've known some people that don't need sleep at all. You guys remember the comedian named Red Skelton? He was that way. He only slept 3 hours a day. That was it. His whole life. He would sleep about 3 hours. And he said it didn't bother him. It wasn't like it was a problem. "10 days, huh?" All right, here we go. Yeah, Craig, I think about my dad every Christmas because my dad passed away on the 15th of December 3 years ago. And so when Christmas comes along and the 15th, and I remember it because it's my brother's birthday was the next day. So every year when I think about my brother's birthday coming up, I think about my dad. And I can't believe that it's been 3 years. It doesn't seem like it. It seemed like it was just last year. And, you know, it's just kind of strange that, I mean, I must have cried for a year when my dad died. And then now it's like I looked at my wife and I said, my God, it's been 3 years. How in the hell did that happen? It's been 3 years. All righty then. Got some more grass to pick up. Might as well feed it to the sheep when we get it out. Park this guy right char. Well, the worst time for me after my dad passed, the very worst time, Well, actually, for the first few weeks or month or so, it was all the time. I just felt awful the whole time, every minute of the day. For about 2-3 weeks, I just couldn't stop. Every time I think about it, I start crying. And then after the first few weeks, I was home because I was up where my dad was. It was at my where my brother lives. He had a house up there, and that's not what I want. But the first few weeks, it just was constant. And then for the next year, it was like every time that I was in a quiet time. And so I generally hot tub every night just before I go to bed. Not for very long. I'll just jump in. I'll jump in the hot tub for, maybe 5 minutes. Just a very short time. I can't stay in it too long because it makes my blood pressure go up. So I just jump in long enough to warm my legs up so I can sleep. I have I don't have the circulation I used to have because of the diabetes. So I sleep better if I just jump in the hot tub just before I go to bed. But see, that for me, that's a quiet time. It's outdoors. I go out on the deck and I get in the hot tub and I'm just sitting there looking at the stars. And then is when it would hit me. After the first few weeks, it was all the time. And then I had other things that keep my mind busy during the day, but during those quiet times, and of course that would then lead into me going to bed, and I would lay there and think about it and couldn't sleep, and that lasted for several months. I love this mod. I truly do. It's pretty sweet. See if I can get all 3 of these. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, let's go feed the sheep. Keep them happy. Where's the pen? There it is. On the other side. Trough, I should say. Oh, they didn't take it all. Huh. Well, go put this away then. Oh. Well, it's kind of the same thing for me. My dad liked Amazing Grace by Leanne Rimes, and it was the same thing. We played that, and I have the same problem. Every time I hear that, I just burst into tears. But when you think about it, it keeps them in your mind and in your heart. And I'm afraid, without things like that, I would be afraid that, that I don't think of them at all. And so, if something reminds me of my father, that's a good thing. That proves he's still in my heart. So there is that, at least for me. Oh yeah, Daddy's Hands, that was a good one. let's see, what was the singer? Dunn was her last name. I can't think of her first name. Well, believe it or not, it says some of the stuff for my father is, I have people remind me, and I wasn't aware of it, but I've had sisters and brothers that would remind me that I do and say things that remind them of our Father. There's certain things that I'll do that I didn't realize. Like, I'll sneeze. When I sneeze 3 times. And so I mentioned to my sister not too long ago, she was here, and I had to sneeze, and I sneezed once, and then I sneezed again, and then I looked at my sister and I said, hang on, I got one more in me. I said, I always sneeze 3 times. And she looked at me, she says, my God, Dad was like that. I said, really? I didn't know that. So that also makes me think about my father, is when I do things that remind, that I do, that remind me of what he used to do. All right, what am I looking for? I'm looking for, is this it? This is fertilizer. All right, so let's go get this guy going. The Walk of Life, that's a good one. Top this thing off here, and then I got to get that tractor out of the way now. This guy's in the way. Do I have to turn these things off now? Do they not go off by themselves? They don't, do they? Yeah, it's a sad part of life, I tell you what. We didn't start the fire. Are you kidding? She wanted that? That'd be fun. Wasn't that Billy Joel? All right, who we got doing this? Daryl Walker's on the job. Now that I'm doing that, let me check to see what else needs to be done. No weeding here yet. And we got no weeding here yet. I think part of this one does have weeding. The northern part. All right, no weeds here. No weeds here. No weeds here. I don't own this field. This one has some weeds on it, but only about halfway down the field. Now, you know what I got to remember? This was 2 fields, wasn't it? So, now wait a minute. I just walked this and didn't have any wheat. Oh, wait. It's just this one end here. Well, I'm waiting until the whole field needs it. Tell you what. All right, fine. Let that one go. Let me get this thing up and running, though. Get it topped off. I know which one I've asked for. Either if I go, I want it played at my funeral, or if my wife goes. If we go together, same thing, I guess. But heaven forbid. I want a song called "The Story of My Life" by Neil Diamond. And uh-oh, trouble. I don't have enough room to leave my stuff here. God darn it. I gotta remember to turn my engines off, I guess. You can't turn around anyway. There's a building there. See how that's going to work. Well, he's going to do it. You know what? Let me stop this. And because this is going to be yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this is going to be a little weird here. Well, I might just finish this off myself. Oh my God, what happened? Did I not see the whole thing? Oh, I did. Remember this one end was not done. I had to come and do it again. Oh, man. Now we got to do this twice. Darn it. Oh, well. What else have I got to do, right? See, this is where I wish we had GPS. I could drive a straight line. What's a numpty? Is that a Scottish word? Numpty? Do a headland? Too late now. Too late to do a headland now. Alright, I know what I'll do. I kind of messed this whole field up, didn't I? Oh, it means an idiot? A numpty? Hey, there's a new word for me. I can say numpty to people. They don't know what I'm talking about unless they're Scottish. Yeah, you numpty. I'm perfect. Okay. I can't wait. I'm only going to do another 10 minutes, guys, but I got to have something in my throat here. It's only 7-Up, but it's cold. Yeah, that's what I say. See, that's what I say about my videos too. Because if I didn't make mistakes and be silly and do stuff like that, and some of these guys, they'll play through a game 100 times before they first record. So they know where everything's at. They know exactly what to do, all that kind of stuff. That seems boring to me, to watch somebody that's that good. They never make a mistake. They never get killed. Or if they do get killed, they cut it out, and so that you don't see them get killed. I get killed all the time. You just see me in Red Dead Redemption. I'll be riding my horse and run into a tree, and me and the horse go tumbling. It's crazy. I've fallen over cliffs. I've stumbled on rocks, boulders with my horse, and we both flying. One time I ran into a train. It's crazy. Yeah, that's right, Craig. That's part of the fun of the game. And I swear, I got myself a faster horse. Oh, jeez. I got myself a faster horse, and then I couldn't ride it because it went so damn fast. I couldn't control it properly with the controller. It was awful. Let's see. I might have to cut this. I should have done a headland like somebody said, and I didn't. So let me just do this so I can come around the corner here. And just finish this field up here. Yeah, it's sure a fun game though. I like it. And I know a guy, I don't know if you guys watch a guy called Oxhorn. He does Fallout 4 stuff. And I like to watch him sometimes. And people suggested that he play Red Dead Redemption. And he says he won't play it because he can't play a bad guy. Well, I'm the same way. I can't play a bad character. When I played Fallout 4, I had to play as a good guy. If I play Final Fantasy, I'm playing as a paladin, and I'll stop and help people. And I just can't play a bad guy. But in Red Dead Redemption, if you think about it, I don't think he's actually seen the game. Because, yes, you're playing an outlaw, but you don't have to be a bad guy just because you're an outlaw. I mean, there are some things that you do in Red Dead Redemption that are a little questionable. But, the whole name of the game is Redemption. And so I play it as I am an outlaw, but I'm trying not to be. And just because you're an outlaw doesn't mean you have to just literally go around killing people. Innocent people. I don't kill anybody that isn't trying to kill me. And I'm trying to play it as the game is stated, as a redemption. Red Dead Redemption. And so there's a bar that when you do good things, the bar goes to the right. And if you do bad things, the bar goes to the left. And so there's times when you're robbing a bank and stuff like that, that nothing happens. But let's say you kill an innocent person, or an innocent person gets killed where you're at, and then you loot them. The bar goes down for stealing, because that was a good person that happened to get killed. It wasn't a bad person, and you're stealing from them. And so I try to play it that if I do that, which I have done it by accident, I've actually looted somebody that got killed that wasn't a bad guy, and it said I was stealing, and my bar went down. It bothered me. But I think if he just checked the game out, he'd find out that you don't have to play bad just because you're playing an outlaw. I think he thinks it's a lot like what's that? Grand Theft Auto, which is the same company that makes Grand Theft Auto. In Grand Theft Auto, there's so much in there that you're running around beating up whores and stealing cars and all that kind of stuff. It's a little bit worse than that. I think that's a little bit worse than Red Dead Redemption in that respect. What horse mod, Andy? I wish this thing would go. These fields don't seem to be Now see, I've got weeds there. Now I don't have weeds. Huh. The horse mod worked. Are we still talking Red Dead Redemption? The horse helper? Oh, you mean in this game? Yeah, it does. It does. Let's see. In the one of the last oh, you haven't seen it yet. I've got in an episode or two of the farm that I'm just playing for YouTube. I look at the horses and see how far they have been ridden, and I think they're about 50%. And I haven't ever rode them in that game. I haven't rode them once myself. So yeah, it works. It just takes time. It's only once a day at midnight. At midnight, the mod will say that it rode the horses for X amount of time. Every midnight. So it still takes the 10 days, I think. But anyway. Let's go to the other farm, take a look. I can't remember what else I was going to do today. I just kind of been dinking around, actually. Now, I'm curious to see this mod that I told you I put in that does the animal HUD, like this deal here. The mod author also did the cleanliness mod. Now, what I'm waiting for is, the way I read the description, it sounds like, and I think it was a translated description, so they don't always make complete sense to us. I'm curious. It says that in the script, the animals will always be 100% clean. But it also said something that led me to believe that they might still make a mess. But I don't see any. I don't see a mess. So I might have read that wrong, or it might have got translated wrong. But when I downloaded the mod, it did say something about, I can't remember the phrase they used. The phrase didn't make any sense to me. And that's why I was thinking maybe there was a translation issue in it, because the original mod's in German, I think. But anyway, so I'm curious to find out if they're still going to make a mess. I don't see anything. So that'll be a good thing. Honeydew. Yes, Honeydew. I'm playing the XL version. And I did update it, but you didn't have to start a new gameplay. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. It's been 3 hours now, and I want to get this ready to put up on YouTube. So I debated whether to do that. It takes a lot of effort for me to do that. A little effort, because I do go ahead and edit it, and I don't edit it much. It just depends. I'll tell you when I edit it. In one of the episodes, or the live streams I did a couple weeks ago, or just before the holidays, somebody baited me into getting into politics, and I couldn't keep my mouth shut. And I don't like to do that. I don't like to talk about religion and sports and politics. But I got into politics, and I didn't like it. So I cut a lot of that out when I put it on YouTube. And I have mixed emotions about taking this from Twitch and putting it on YouTube. I wish people would come over and join me on Twitch, but they're just not going to do it. So if I want them to see it, I'm going to have to record it and edit it and, compress it and put it up on YouTube. And I wasn't going to do that, but I've been doing it. I guess I'll just keep doing it. But I'm going to go ahead and go. Hope you all had fun. If you did, give it a like, share it, all that kind of stuff. Join me on YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your relatives. It's like I'm selling snake oil. Anyway, hope to see you in the next one. And I'll try to live stream more often. I'm going to try to get back on my schedule now that the holidays are over and all my relatives are gone. Anyway, good night, everybody. And thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time.